they often talk about, especially, where during tough times of the economy, like that most of us are only a couple of paychecks away from being homeless. Like it doesn't take much. We all think we've got a very secure lifestyle, don't we? But actually, it doesn't take much to make a bad decision and for your life to be completely flipped upside down. And for some of these men and women, it's something that happened in the blink of an eye, and their whole life's changed. And unlike you, I don't think people should have to pay with the rest of their lives for a
No,
mistake they made.
and I think people still are like the system. There's been a lot in the news recently about the IPP sentence that used to be given is now not allowed to be given. Yet people that are still in prison and have never been released are not having that overturned at all. They're not even going to be resentenced. And there's some people that were given 17 months as a sentence, but with this indeterminate protection for the public, so IPP sentence, and they're still in prison 12 years later. And you just think that's not humane. And we just seem to, a lot of people are okay with people being forgotten about in prison. And I think as well, when we look at women in the criminal justice system, a lot of women end up in the criminal justice system because of the person they are with. And so they are doing things for their partner and then getting caught for it and taking the blame. And so a lot of women are inside because of coercion, manipulation, control, yet they're getting punished for that. And then they come out and they end up back in that relationship and the cycle continues. And women will also be sent to prison for crimes that men will do and won't be sent to prison for. And so there's kind of a lot of disparities between it. And we know that for a lot of women, they've just been through so much trauma. And we have to work with women in a very different way to how we work with men in criminal justice as well. But again, I've met some incredible women through the work that I've done who are just a real force for good. But who, again, are so lacking in self-esteem and self-worth that they stay stuck in this cycle. And again, that's just really heartbreaking to meet these women who just they kind of give up on themselves a bit, and you kind of want to champion them and cheerlead them to say, "Come on, you can do it."
Well, you've got the right surname for that, haven't you? So
I have. The pressure.